Let's count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Good luck, both players. Sorry if my internet sucks. It's been bad all week. As long as I see the beginning of your game, and like as much of it during the middle as possible, it's fine. And if we have any problems, we'll just replay like a round. While these guys get started on the early stages of level 18, let us introduce them. We've got Jojo on the left, is a hyper tapper hailing from the United States of America. Has a personal best of 1.2 million. And is expected to win this match based on ELO 58%. Has a fair medium score of 651,000. Has never faced Guerrero, at least according to the ELO. On the right-hand side, we've got Guerrero, who is a roller from Colombia. Has a personal best of 1.2 million. Fair medium score of 703,000 points in games that are tracked for fair medium score. So it should be a very interesting matchup indeed. Hello, Caleb. Hope you're having a good time. I don't know if you saw the division that you got sorted in, but it's looking murderous. Let's do a little bit of a score, early score update. We've got Jojo 167, Guerrero 168. Both similar line counts, so it is fair to say that this is neck and neck. I wouldn't say it's as bad as our last silver div, which I call the murder silver. Because it was just awful. I've only ever played Furio. Furio is a solid player, but if you can catch him on an off day, you'll get a win. Easy. A little bit of a delayed burn setup for Jojo, which is going to slow down their pace slightly. But also Guerrero delayed burns, so staying neck and neck. Although Jojo does have the Tetris lead here by 1 Tetris. I lost 1-4. On a good day, Furio is scary. Let's see, we're at the halfway point now. We've got Jojo with 251,000 points and Guerrero with 270. Make that 299,000 points. So we're looking at about a high 500k transition from both players if they keep at this pace. Long bar dependency for Guerrero, but gets the long bar to fill it in almost immediately. And is able to continue scoring here. If you are a regular to one of my streams, after today, hopefully, my streams are going to look a lot different. I have had a scene commissioned. I saw it last night. It looks incredible. Last minute, like last little touches are being done currently. But tomorrow we should see the new and improved scene. Let's see, both players are at the Joey Parker turn. We've got Jojo at 397, Guerrero 450, 435. So keeping it relatively close. Guerrero holding on to about a 1 Tetris and change lead. Just looked up the other players in the div. Yeah, it's another murder div. Good luck. Both players now nearing 20 lines until... Sorry, 10 lines until transition. Both players' boards looking nice and healthy. Guerrero with a little bit of a delayed burn setup, but a couple of burns and we'll be free. There it is. Gets a Tetris for his troubles. And can either get one more burn or one more Tetris. Jojo transitions 560. Guerrero transitions 601. Very strong transition from both players, actually. And it's going to come down to who can play 19 more efficiently here. Guerrero right now holding out for a Dusty Senuel Tetris. Unfortunately, has to cover the world just before the long bar and misdrops that long bar, which is going to cause a couple of issues. It's a little bit high up, but he is a roller, so he can get out of this situation. But it does give Jojo the opportunity to catch up, and that's exactly what they're going to do. 616 for Jojo, and Guerrero is going to top out at 610, giving Jojo game number 1 at 630. Incredible opening game. Three, 2, 1, Tetris. A little bit of a awkward early piece sequence here for Jojo, but is set up for the Dirty Senuel Tetris and gets it with a shake of the head, knowing what they just did was probably not the safest. Setting up for another Dirty Senuel Tetris and gets it. Guerrero being a bit more sensible, setting up for right while Tetrises, but unfortunately has to set up a delayed burn. I mean, man, this seed is looking a little bit spicy. Jojo well transfer back over to the right. And it looks like both players' boards are settling down a little bit, getting back into that familiar rhythm of right while Tetris. Keeping the Tetris rates high, going for efficiency rather than aggression. Jojo currently dependent on the J piece, is gonna do a very intelligent burn there with the L piece. To try and get that sorted out, as the J piece simply wasn't arriving. Let's do a bit of a score update here. We've got Jojo 163, Guerrero 163, even line count, so it is a neck and neck game. Fortunately, Guerrero not able to utilize that long bar, which is going to let Jojo take the lead by 1 Tetris, but Jojo's board looking a little bit spicy once again. Gets a long bar to take a split double. And now just needs to get out of this situation pretty efficiently here, because Guerrero is keeping it clean, keeping going with the right well Tetrises. 241 for Guerrero right now, 199, make that 200 for Jojo. See here, Jojo gets clean and Tetris ready, behind by 1 Tetris. Waiting on the long bar, there it is. And as we approach the halfway point, we can begin to have a little bit of an idea of what the transition scores are going to be. It looks like both are going to be transitioning with 600 Ks, depending on if they can keep this pace going. The way I calculate this is at 70-ish lines. If you double the score, that's typically what you'll get a transition if you keep that pace consistent. See, nice delayed burn set up there for Jojo. Nice tuck set up for Guerrero. Looks like both players could be in with a little bit of a drought, but finally a long bar comes for Jojo. Guerrero's got a little bit of an overhang situation here. Might have to take a little bit of time to burn this out, which gives Jojo the opportunity to take back some of that lead. But unfortunately, Jojo has a bit of a weird setup as well. Is going to take a triple and then a Tetris, bringing them to 418 at 100 lines, the Joey Parker turn. Guerrero's board getting a little bit high. Needs to spend a little bit more time down stacking here. Or could be going for... Nope. Whew. Death-defying stack now for Guerrero. And it's giving Jojo this crucial opportunity to build a lead, currently at 494 to Guerrero's 415. Had a couple of misdrops did Jojo, but managed to deal with them pretty efficiently without dropping that much pace. Guerrero is clean and ready for the column 9 Tetris, gets it, and transitions 450. The board still in a little bit of dire straits, is setting up for the dirty center wall Tetris. Jojo transitions 544, so, I mean, Guerrero's kind of got to go for these dirty center wall Tetrises, just build where he can, because the lead that Jojo has on him is definitely commanding. But unfortunately, the piece sequence isn't being that kind to Guerrero. The board is climbing, gets the dirty Tetris. But unfortunately, no real place to put that square. Is just going to throw it all the way over left. Let's see how he deals with it. Misdrop of the T-piece, which is kind of unfortunate. Nice S-spin, though, to try and keep the board nice and flat and accommodating. Currently, 528 for Guerrero, 614 for Jojo. Jojo staying clean right well. Guerrero trying to downstack, gets it all the way down, is set up for another column 9 Tetris, gets it, bringing him to 585, but is still behind Jojo's score of 646. Hangs the long bar on the left, but gets another one over with a nice 5-tap. But unfortunately, no real place for that J-piece. Is now getting a little bit high again. Is going to have to start burning again, which is, like, this isn't a time for mistakes to be happening. We're halfway through the transition. Jojo very clearly in the lead here. Oh, wow, gets a Tetris that high up on the left-hand side. Or maybe that was a triple, I'm not sure. Jojo still staying clean. Jojo very, very consistent with these right-hand, right-well Tetrises. 695 for Jojo, 644 for Guerrero. So Guerrero's bringing it back a little bit, clawing back some of that deficit. And Guerrero finally clean and can start building up for some safer Tetrises. Is ready for one now whenever the long bar comes. There it is. But is on level 27. The runway is running out. Not sure what 29 Guerrero has, but it might come down to that. Jojo currently 770, Guerrero 722. Guerrero on level 28, Jojo on level 27. Where's the bar for Guerrero? And Guerrero's going to top out with 724,000 points, giving game number 2 to Jojo, putting them on match point. No bar and 6 for game number 3. Let's get them counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 90k PB for you? Hell yeah. Okay. Let's make it happen. So once again, this is match point for Jojo, wanting to take this in a sweep and at least solidify their chances of getting promoted to Div 2 next season. Guerrero wanting to take this match, try and take it all the way to the decider and win the set in the end, but that would need 3 wins in a row. It's definitely happened. But Guerrero's board right now looking a little bit scuffed, gets the Tetris in the end. Same with Jojo, looks like maybe got droughted near the beginning, which is never a good time to get a drought. Alright, let's see. Early score check. At 30 lines, we have Jojo at 124 and Guerrero at 107. So Jojo with the 1 Tetris lead early on. A board also looking clean. Guerrero's board is dusty, but it's fine. 1 from the bottom. Especially for a roller, it's like fine and good. And we've seen Guerrero go for more dangerous Tetrises than Dusty, so it's not a problem. However, that piece sequence is going to be a problem for Guerrero. It's going to cause a little bit of a mess on the board. And oh, a misrotation! It's really going to cause him issues. And the hang of the long bar on the left, I don't think he's got it in him, and he's going to top out at 157. Giving game 3 and the match to Jojo in a gift, who is currently at 200,000 points. Unlucky. Well, I have been Alice Fern. If you've enjoyed my stream, there are many ways of giving me money. You can subscribe, you can throw bits at me, you can chuck me money at Ko-fi if you don't want to give Jeff Bezos any more money. Although, obviously, only do that if you want to, and you have the means to. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it is for you. I hope it's a good one. Good night.